Okay, so we finished all the windows. The only thing that we have not installed is this big sliding in glass door, slide door. That's gonna be pretty much our main entrance to the house because we'll be parking over here in this general direction. That's the front of the house. Like at our old farmhouse, we never really used the front door because we parked alongside the garage. It's basically the same thing on here. But we didn't install this one yet because I need to get some silicone, some black tar stuff that Randy was telling me about. That way we can seal the bottom of it and secure the bottom plate to the actual concrete itself, and then we can get this installed. And he was telling me we could put some plywood up on there to protect it. We can still slide it open and close it, but we'll just have a plywood on it so we don't accidentally throw a 2x4 through it or something like that. That's what I'm worried about. Is it's so big. Take a look at this. I'm 5'9" or so, and you can see how much taller that is. That's probably, I have to measure. I can't remember what it's 8 foot or so, but it is big. So I really don't want to replace one of those. Okay, what I'm gonna show you now is working on the closets. We're gonna get them all done and kind of just go from there and see where this vlog goes. And hope you guys enjoy it. These are the last two. I got one more thing I do have to, after these closets, I do have to do a wall in the bathroom. So I'll probably show you that later on in the video if I can get to that. And so hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, today's video is sponsored by Jace, and Brandy has blessed us with her presence today. This is the first sponsored video you've ever been in.
I think my voice.
Yeah, your voice. So she's better at announcing words and stuff. So this is
These are medical terms he maybe can't pronounce.
Yeah, she's better at that. She's got a little bit more college education than I do. But this is actually one that we've both been excited about, and that we were both on the same page like that. This is really awesome product to show you guys. So if you guys are watching our channel, you guys are probably like-minded in a lot of ways as far as being self-reliant, being ready for emergencies, just the scenarios that don't happen every day, but when they do happen, you're ready for it. Yeah. So with that, today we're going to be showing you a product that are their emergency antibiotics. Now, these aren't to replace the doctor. Like this isn't so you don't go to the doctor. And
the company actually requires that you have been to the doctor in the last couple of years to even get them.
To even be qualified to get them. So if you guys are into being prepared for your health, this is the video. This is what you want to see, and we'll open it up and show you guys. But like I said, this is not to replace a doctor's visit. This is for end of the world scenario, or just like last year when we were shut down for months and months. The dentists were shut down, the doctor's office were shut down. I've had some very bad cases of toothaches in the past, and where I couldn't
get... yours was like an abscess type thing, where if you didn't get antibiotics, you could get really, really sick.
You're really, really sick, and you didn't want to go to the emergency room, but then it forced us to. Cost us that $400 for emergency room visit.
So there's high cost for the emergency rooms, or if they're super busy with like very sick people, you don't want to go there and potentially catch something else going to get help. So
so like with that being said, this is for emergency purposes only. This isn't to replace your doctor's visit. So keep that in mind when we're showing you guys these products.
And we'll also keep them for that. We're not going to just use them tomorrow. I would go to the doctor.
Exactly.
I would keep these. You don't use them unless you absolutely have to.
So like so when we go on trips, we got 2 sent to us. Brandy filled out the forms for us. We had to submit whatever medications we're on now. They have a team of licensed doctors that actually prescribe this medication. So it's just not like you're going over the internet and get some medicine from Mexico or something like that. These are actually licensed doctors.
They're making sure that you don't have any drug interactions potentially. So they're wanting everything to be super safe and make sure that you're a good candidate to get them.
Yep. So we have one here, right here. We're going to open this up and we're going to show you guys. And Brandy's going to talk a little bit about the medication.
If I can name all of them, we'll see. The case comes with 5 antibiotics, a bag to keep the medications, and an antibiotic guide booklet. Each customer goes through a consultation and the antibiotics are prescribed directly to them. Jace is 100% legal and follows all guidelines. Some of the common conditions that these antibiotics can be used for are bite wounds, tooth infections, ear infections, pneumonia, strep throat. Although most antibiotics come with an expiration date between 2 and 3 years, you can maximize the shelf life of your medications if you store them in airtight containers in a cool, dry environment. Studies have shown that there is 90% retained potency after as many as 20 years.
Okay, so if you guys are interested in the Jace medical bag, like me and Brandy both said, this is for emergency use only. I wish we would have had this case years ago. Whenever I get all those bad toothaches, I could have took antibiotics over the weekend because it was several times the dentist closed. needs some antibiotics, this would have been a perfect case for it. But Brandon, do you want to say anything else about it?
Him being more of like the prepper minded, he's had me keep medications even if it shows that they've expired, because he's like, hey, worst case scenario, wouldn't you rather take them than nothing? So they are saying on here that even though some of these medications have a 2 to 3 year expiration date, that's kind of suggested, but if you store them properly, they'll last a minimum of 5 additional years. And it actually says that studies have shown that 90% retain potency after as much as 20 years. So like I said, I'm not just gonna go take this tomorrow. I would go to the doctor and follow those steps, but in an emergency, if you're gonna die from cellulitis, would you try some antibiotics that might be a few years out of date? You probably would.
So I think you guys understand our mindset, and I know a lot of you guys have the same mindset as us. So like I said, there will be links down below, a pinned comment to the website and in the description box. If you guys are interested in this, go click the links and order you some antibiotics.
It just adds to your whole food storage, all that kind of thing. This is one more thing you can have on hand.
All right, let's get back to the video.
I work with this guy, you guys put in there, he said, draw a circle of it. Pull it out of your own. I didn't like that, but his rain policy I did. We started making, somewhere, we draw a circle. And so when we drop rain down in the circle, like back in the day, they did that with 3-quarter boards. Now, let's don't go all the way against it. Watch this. Come back. And we'll lead it over far enough that top will go in. Then shoot the button. Let's shoot my line.
Trust it in the way a little bit.
Yep. Ready? There you go. Okay. It's in the middle of it. Yeah, the wood is not there. It's in there enough to hold the head.
Yeah.
There's that part. I'll come at the top right there first. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Let's see. Don't want to try to pull the bottom back down to me. So we go there, just like that. Should be here right there.
Yep. You want with it?
No, do the top first, then you go. That way we got room to move it. And you can move just a little bit. Right there.
You like that?
Yeah. There we go. That one. What do you think of that?
Okay, so you got to see me and Randy the carpenter put up these closets. Let me show them to you. I don't think I've shown them to you guys yet, just showing y'all putting them up. And after we look at that, I'm going to show you the windows, talk to you a little about the windows, because ever since I posted that window installation video, I've been getting tons and tons of questions. I know I didn't show everything in that video as far as installing them or really talk about how we were installing them. So as soon as let me show you these and we'll talk about the windows, and actually went and got some material so I could finish installing them. Okay, yeah, I don't remember if I showed you guys this yet or not because it's the next day. We worked on these yesterday. And today's today, and so we got all, both of the closets done, a big opening for the girls, and these are 10-foot ceilings, so I can actually make some pretty good shelves up here, maybe a shoe rack on both sides for the girls, and they'll have plenty of closet room for their bedroom. Same thing with that one over there. They're identical. We'll do the same thing for that one. So like you guys know, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We have 3 daughters, and we sold our big farmhouse. Let me explain this to you. Every time I show the 2-bedroom, two kids' bedrooms, I always get comments about how the girls need their own room. Well, I disagree. I disagree. Growing up as a child, we shared bedrooms the whole time I was growing up with cousins and brothers and all that. So there's literally 7 of us grandkids living together in a single wide trailer, 3-bedroom trailer. And it was normal to have 3 or 4 of us in one room with bunk beds. It wasn't a big deal. So that being said, I grew up that way, and I think a lot of you guys did too. I know it's not an issue for most of you guys, and it's not an issue for our kids. We actually sold a big 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, big bonus room upstairs. We sold that house to downsize because we found out real quick we didn't want the mortgage, first of all, but we didn't need all the room. We literally used 2 rooms. Hayden used a room and our main master bedroom. Those were the 2 rooms that we found ourselves as a family always being in, always using. The girls sleep on the floor or whatever, you know. They just like to be with us. And now as they get older, will they want their own room? Probably. I don't know. We'll see. But they're sharing a room. That's what we're doing. We're sharing rooms, and we're going to be good as a family doing that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the smaller house, the less upkeep, and all that. So with that being said, now you guys are on the same page as me. Why we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath is because we didn't use all the other space in the old house. Anyway, so back to the windows. Like I said, whenever I make videos, I don't always just go over every little detail. It would take a long time to do that, and I don't know, just sometimes I may think like a lot of you guys already know, but then most of you guys really don't know, and you just like watch us do the installs and stuff like that. So one of the comments several times is, I did not see you guys use a level. How are you installing windows without a level and all that? So what we did, I didn't show you the inside part of it where Randy was doing. You basically just see me, Randy coming and helping me put the window in, and then you see me nailing it pretty much. Well, Randy was on the inside doing all the necessary steps that you need to do to install a window, and I've just literally just went back with my level because, you know, comments I started, well, let's go check them. I checked every single window in the house. Every one of them is level and every one of them is plumb. So let me walk over and we'll show you. We'll just take a look at this first one. They're all good. So Randy knows what he's doing when he's doing this stuff, helping me out. Did a great job. if you guys can see that. Look at that. Then come over here and check this. Can you see that? So hope you see that. These windows are good to go. So I actually just got back from the lumber yard and I got the sealant, I guess you can call it. It's actually, let me take a look here. Actually got the window and door, great stuff. Says it, reusable thing, I guess, whatnot. But what we're gonna do now, we got several cans. These things are expensive. It's like $9 per can. So we're gonna go around each window, and if you see a gap in there, there should be a pretty even gap on both sides. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you all spray foaming all the cracks and getting those sealed up. So then once I do that, I have yet to nail all of them out there. And that's the question too we got is, how come you're not using screws? Why are you using nails? Well, I asked Randy whenever we were installing these, do we need to use nails or screws? He said either one, it didn't matter. And he had a box of nails that he used to put windows in, so that's what we used. So that's why we did that. No really particular reason, the fact that that's what we had to install them with, and that's the way he's always done it, either or. So that's why we did not use screws. So I like answering some of y'all's questions time to time. You guys know that. We usually do a Sunday update, and I don't think we did a Sunday update this week. I don't think we did. But anyway, so we answer a lot of questions on the Sunday update. But yeah, so that's why we did that. So now I'm going to show you guys, after we do the spray foam, I'm going to come out here, I'm going to finish putting nails in the window. I'll show you a little bit of that. And then we're going to go ahead and put the flashing tape all the way around the window to actually give it a good seal. And that's what you're going to see in the rest of this video. So I'm excited to get this done. It's one step at a time, one little thing at a time adds up into a very big thing done, I guess you might say, over time. So let's get busy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys, and I got the slow, I was advised to get the slow one that expands slowly. So I'm just going to fill these cracks up right here, and we're going to start in the bedroom or in the bathroom and work our way around the house. So I'll set this up, I'll show you guys some of this. There it goes. And we'll let whatever comes, like expands out like that, I'll let dry and then I'll be able to scrape it off. Okay, so I have really underestimated just how far these will go. We did 1, 2, 3, and a quarter window. Maybe it's a lot. I was thinking like 1 can would do half the house, but I bought 3 cans, so we should be able to get really close. I'll probably need to go buy at least 1 more. But when I look at them, there's like $9 a can. I was like, oh yeah, 3 will be fine. That's just my mentality. It's pretty funny, but it'll be okay. It's not a big hurry to to get them all sealed off, but I want to get it done. So we got one more can right here, and I'll finish these bedrooms up, and we'll have enough for probably some of, I don't know, we'll see. I'll bring you guys along, see how far these cans go, but definitely underestimated how far one would go. Okay, Brandy's coming out here, she can help do a window, but did I tell you guys that I had 2 cans? Well, check this out. I literally just opened this up. Let me get some better lighting here. I just opened this up. Look at that. So we're down to 1 more can. So I'm taking this back to Lowe's.
What is it?
It's a can of foam that I do for the windows, but that's how I opened it. It came open in there. So yeah, so we got 1 can.
And did it run out?
No, it's full, but
Oh, okay.
I'm taking that back because it's probably all clogged up.
It might mess up the little
Yeah,
squirt.
I'll let you do a window if we gotta get the girls.
Okay.
That's the thing. Brandy helps me when she can, but we're so busy. Her and Rachel, they're so busy with the expo. Like whenever you're not out here, you're doing expo stuff,
Yeah.
girl stuff. It's crazy.
Well, that's what takes up. Like I was actually just talking to Rachel
I figured
about
that's who you're
sending
talking
a
to,
shirt
yeah.
to someone and stuff. So
Yep. So we got the expo, Okie Expo shirts out. We had some issues with some people ordering the wrong size, and then
yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like you said, for how many orders we had, there was only like a couple
A few.
wrong addresses and then 1 order wrong size. So
What's
we're
cool about
making
it-
the best.
But
out of
and that
those.
wasn't on us. That
No,
was some
yeah.
of our friends on YouTube that kind of made that. But it's not a big deal. We're making things right with people, making them happy. So we're gonna hopefully have open this can up. Hopefully this can's good. And so I did those windows, and all we're doing, Brandy, is sealing around the spots, keep the airflow out. So I'm gonna let you do one so you can get your hands dirty a little bit before you get the girls. I mean, yeah. So I'll start it, and something's gonna come out. Now this one.
Lowe's?
Wow.
Is that from Lowe's?
Yeah.
Has it got too cold? Or?
I don't know. The second one we just opened, now it's not working. And I was just complaining about how expensive this stuff was, and it's not working. I don't know if we can use it, Brandy. No, there's no way.
It's probably gonna break off that little nozzle.
Yeah,
thing.
there's no, we're not gonna do any more windows today. I'll have to work on the outside.
Well, that's the thing too with getting projects done. We don't live by these stores, so it takes like a couple hours round trip to
To get them.
replace stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's, I don't know.
Wonder if it's cold.
No, not good.
No, you can feel it.
Okay, so like Brandy said, so much for sealing the windows out. I'm going to show you guys working on one on the outside just to give you an idea of what exactly I'm going to be doing. So we'll do one, and then we'll wrap this video up. So I'll show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish nailing this all off, and then I'm going to get the flashing tape and tape it all off, and that will keep the weather out, obviously, but it'll keep any draft going in. You can actually see some of the foam right there, so that's good. That's got us a good seal right through there. And then obviously once we put the siding and stuff up, there's nothing can get back behind there. And I still have to put the flashing tape around all the seams. Have not forgot, just haven't done it yet, but that will get done soon. And let's work on this window. Let's try and get it up close to the window.
Like all the way.
If you can touch it, yeah.
Well, then it gets further
That's
away.
okay. Not bad.
Gotta find if that has it. the same tape?
Yeah. Splashing tape. And a big thanks to Jace for sponsoring today's video. Without sponsors like that, it is extremely hard to make these videos for you guys. I think you all understand that. And majority of you guys support us, and we cannot thank you guys enough. We love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.